you got to keep you guys in here somehow, right? The most I can do is like switch these cameras back and forth real quick and be like, that one, this one, that one, that one, this one, that one, that one again, this one some more. Yeah, whatever. Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Today we're on a cruise over to the city of Hot Springs, Arkansas. We've got a riding buddy, but he's up there. We're separated by a few cars. No big deal. We'll catch up eventually. Today I have a question to pose for you guys. Today's question is, how much video editing do you guys actually expect from a motovlog? And when I say this, I'm not asking in a way of like, you know, what is the bare minimum I can get away with? Just to throw some examples out there. There are a couple of channels that do like almost full-on feature films, man, and they are epic. I know that I'm not on that level, so I'm not even going to try quite yet. Maybe somewhere down the road. For one example, Full Throttle Hog, because he recently did a video about Sturgis called Sturgis Doesn't Care, and the video on that is pretty epic. So props to that guy, did an excellent job, great cinematography. You've got like Chase on Two Wheels, they do some really good quality video stuff, and you've got like some of the stuff like Yami Noob does is pretty awesome quality too. And then you've got more like raw vlog style stuff. So you've got like Shade Tree Surgeon. I love that guy, he's a freaking hit. Most of his stuff is more talking to the camera, having a great time, and I love that vibe. I love it. In that kind of a situation where the person has like more than enough personality to keep things going all on their own, the video quality and editing really doesn't have to be like over the top awesome, because their personality is enough to keep you engaged and like wanting to hear the next thing they say. And Shade Tree is awesome at that. Me, I've got the personality of like a mud fence, so I feel like I need to do a little something on the video editing to keep you guys hooked up. But at the same time, I don't know. If there's any input you guys have, feel free to throw it out there. I'll listen to you. Well, I may or may not act on what you tell me, but I will at least, you know, keep it in mind. I know there's guys that go full, like, they color grade everything. Some of them do an epic, awesome job at it. Others do a decent job, and, you know, they'd be better off just using like a LUT or something and not really worrying too much about full-on color grading. I will fully admit, dude, I am not good at color grading, so I throw on some GoPro settings, let it go, and I'll like tweak it a little bit in post, and I'm sure that shows to some extent, but like I don't feel like I'm out here trying to make a feature film. I'm out here spitting stuff to you guys and trying to spread knowledge where I can, or show you guys a cool view or something like that, you know. Say you're riding around out here and the color temperature is way off, and all of a sudden everything is really red, we're on Mars, and it's weird and distracting, I will admit. I mean, like, how far is too far, right? So other side of that is you go a little cooler with it. Well, you go too far and everything to blue looks like we're on Venus, and it's kind of weird. So how much of that is too much? Like how far is too far? Is color grading like close enough? Like on my rear facing camera, I've messed around and I've decided that running a neutral density filter on it is not as productive as running one on the helmet cam, because it gets like one view. You're staring at all of this nasty, and then whatever's behind me kind of like as a backlight, so it doesn't seem like it really gets a whole lot of use out of having an ND filter on it. Where the helmet camera, I'm looking everywhere, you really don't have any constant silhouette of something to break it up, so I feel like the ND filter there kind of helps, you know. When we go through dark stuff like the shadows across the road here, it might throw it off a little bit, but I don't feel like it's too much. So little feedback, what do you guys think on that? I want people to enjoy what they're watching, because Lord knows what I'm telling you, my voice is not all like sultry sweet, and I'm not going to keep you guys engaged that way. And my personality is you know, about as elastic as a brick. You got to keep you guys in here somehow, right? The most I can do is like switch these cameras back and forth real quick and be like, that one, this one, that one, that one, this one, that one. Let's talk a little bit about audio quality. When it comes to like general voice stuff, you know, it's hard to capture good, like, broad audio quality in a motovlog. Some people have managed to wrap it up, and they are putting out really awesome audio quality out of some pretty simple setups. And like me, I've tried to copy some of these setups. I'm sure some of you guys have too, and our results don't necessarily match their results. So when somebody asks for help, what kind of audio setup they should run or whatever, I would try to slide mine out there with like a, hey, this worked for me, it's probably not going to work for you, but here's like a starting point. From there, you'll probably have to tweak your mic position, tweak your settings if you use an external recorder. There are people that run just like a GoPro Media Mod with a super cheap microphone plugged into it, and they get stellar audio. There's people that have like the Rode Wireless thing, they have stellar audio. I've tried a couple of different things, and yeah, like I've settled on the Tascam setup that I run, and you know, I know it has like a little like compression sound to it, kind of. You can still hear the bike, you can hear some wind, hopefully not too much. So next up, I guess, would be like content. You know, there's people that strictly do videos of like going for a ride, like what we're doing today. Me and a buddy of mine hooked up. We're running to Hot Springs to get some stuff for him. There's like other completely deterministic videos, like, you know, I'm going to this place to do this thing, I'm going to record it for a purpose, for a video on that specific thing. Most of my rides are just sporadic, you know, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just riding around checking out stuff because I want to see something cool, or like for me, riding a bike is two-wheel therapy, man. It gets your head out of the fog of every day, gives you other stuff to think about than, you know, whatever's bugging you at home or at work or whatever. Do people enjoy seeing on-topic stuff more, or do people enjoy seeing random, hey, let's go for a ride and talk about whatever pops up? And definitely leave me a comment down below, man. I'm really interested to get you guys' feedback, not only on my stuff, but just like in general, you know. Other motovloggers may come here and look at this, or if you're a motovlogger yourself, you know, leave a comment down below with what you think, your experiences, what you like to watch even. Like, does the color grading thing bother you if it's off a little bit, or does it have to be like Martian red or Venus blue before it really draws you out of the video? Does audio have to be super crisp and on point? Or if it's off slightly, it'll bug you? Or does it have to be like full-on gravel, like hopefully not what this audio sounds like? And, you know, does it have to be super hardcore distorted before it's just not watchable? I mean, there's guys still putting out videos that look like they were recorded on a potato. I try not to do that. I can't promise any of my quality is, you know, quality. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there to you guys. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let everybody know what you think. Don't let anybody choke you out or make you feel like you're shut out and your opinion doesn't matter. Everyone's opinion matters, at least to some extent. So, remember, as always, guys, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
This sound right, boy.